And now, your reigning, defending, greatest wrestling podcast of all time. This is Let Me Book the Territory, the podcast for smart marks and nostalgia nerds. Featuring A-Dub.
On site, and it's on site.
B.A.
How can the heel heal off on the heel when the heel is healing?
And E-Ray.
No wrestling moves. Just hands. Just hands.
Powered by the Embrace the Turn Up Network. In partnership with the Inaudible Ruckus Podcast.
Welcome to the madness here.
Look at my eyes. What do you see? Exploded prematurely. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Whew, guys, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of the older ages, because this is not for the kiddies, but we always love them. Guys, we'll get back to that. Let Me Book the Territory is in the building. This is another great episode. It is I, E-Ray, the quasi-bad guy, the Diet Coke of evil, you know, the mouth going down south, Mega Horn E at your service. And gotta do it for the people. Guys, I would not be me without the conglomerate of gentlemen that I roll with. We are NWO, the Outsiders. It's just greatness. All the things that we are. I couldn't be me without them. So let me introduce my co-host. First and foremost, back from a turkey time, a crazy hiatus. I don't even know. Tryptophan. I don't know. Whatever. This guy is here, back from the holidays. CVS is open, and you know what? Dubsky is back for business. It's my guy. Big splash. Absolutely. I mean, comebacks of glorious nature. And speaking of glorious, the opposite of glorious is watching a man face some wine, mouth to bottle. And I'm talking about the craziest. Have you ever seen a nigga say, Merlot? I just go, chug, wildin'. This is, again, my guy, the one who cannot be stopped. The beard, never weird, always moisturized, in some of the favorite. We're not getting there. Guys, I'm talking about B.A. Bigelow. What's going on, brother?
What is going on? It is I, the voice of the voiceless. The guy with the brass ring in his back pocket, B.A. Punk motherfuckers today, because you already know what time it is, but I'm going to just give you the regulars. B.A.D.B.I.C., a.k.a. Black IRS. E-Ray said it already. The beef, formerly the turkey last week of the motherfucking East, B.A. Bigelow in the building. Man, we got some shit to talk about, y'all. This shit about to be wild.
Guys, we're all back together. First and foremost, how are your holidays? How was this Thanksgiving, post-Thanksgiving? I know we still gave the people a show because we doing our jobs. Dub hates work, so he didn't. But we hold it down for Dub anyway. With that said, how was your Thanksgiving, Dub? Anytime.
Oh. Of course. Wow.
Interesting. That's true. That's a great shirt. Sean, handle that. We're gonna chop that right out.
Do what you do, wise man.
Yeah. BA, I don't know what to say. We holidays been just
wow. Hey.
And in the best of ways, turkey time.
Always
Extra
turkey
stuff,
time.
right?
Always.
I gotta ask. War games, guys. Fucking war games.
Jesus, what a war games. It was like 3 pay-per-views that happened in one. Or PLEs.
And let me remind y'all, because I'm a dick. So let me remind y'all, I told y'all should be at this show.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame fucking traveling pants over here. I was ready, and I was still ready. Imagine me.
He's still ready right now.
Facts. I could leave today. I could go back in time. You know I got the DeLorean juiced up. I got all sorts of stank ass veggies in there, ready to go.
Oh, he got
fucking floor at the 88. Let's go. So yeah, man, I was ready, E-Ray. Let's talk to our other friend here, who was like, I might go hang out with family.
I got family.
Right.
Family loves me.
Right, exactly. I got a family. Who cares?
Right.
CM Punk came back, motherfucker.
Right. You hear what we said about BA's children bleeding from their nostrils?
Right.
Sit your ass down.
Dedication. Exactly. They already got Punk shirts. Making them wear them to school. Give speeches and shit. Stop their whole classroom. Let them know that they could end this all. Sorry, Dub. You just not even letting them talk. The floor is yours, Dub.
What say you? If you could, would it have been worth it? Okay, that's all that matters. So technically, yeah, you should have did it. Anyway, we're gonna keep moving right along strong. No need to really, draw this out. Except we will, because we're like WWE.
That's what we do.
Precisely like WWE. There is a bit of things that are happening, but we're gonna make you wait a little bit longer for it. First and foremost, war games happen. I think we need to see what I don't even know. Does anybody have the predictions?
The actual predictions? I think I was pretty spot on, in all honesty. I think I was pretty spot on around the predictions. Because I called like a baby face like war games win. Like all the faces, everybody that was like a face was gonna win. I recall that. I spit that out there. The wise man is not here to speak on his behalf.
Yeah.
And E-Ray, as we just heard, does not remember his own picks.
Never. That's not my job.
Dub, upon you listening back, if you listen to that glorious episode of Insanity this past week of Let Me Book, do you recall the picks at all, my friend?
Not at all. I was too busy laughing.
Not even a little bit.
No, BA wins. Anyways, no.
Yeah, we'll give BA the victory.
I'm gonna say BA would put himself over. What? That's
Carmelo
such a
Hogan, brother.
Right.
I mean,
that's such
is it Wednesday if BA doesn't put himself over?
I don't know. It's like, what's the day?
BA Day.
It's like, it's not
Hogan
Hump Day
Mania
anymore.
lives forever, brother.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, we'll go on a limb and say BA won or not. But regardless, War Games, Survivor Series. I gotta ask you guys, where do y'all put that in the annals of history? Where is this Survivor Series ranked for you? Is
That's
it
tough?
Number one, is it top 5 or some top 10 or just not even in that top?
It has to be top 5 in my opinion. It has to be.
Okay.
You take that event at the end of the show away. I'm gonna try to put that in its own box. The show itself. I think the show itself probably a top 10. You take the moment away.
I mean, but how can you can't isolate one thing from another. That is a part of the show.
But it wasn't like, okay, I digress. I'll let it be its own. I'll let it be its own thing.
It happened there.
It did happen. It happened. So? I'm just thinking of the what ifs of it all. Because let's say that doesn't happen. Because it wasn't, as Trips let us know, came together very quickly. So
I think if you take that moment out, it's still a top 5 Survivor Series.
Top 5?
Top five.
Like, you're talking about 2 excellent War Games matches. You're talking about Santos putting Dragon Lee in a fucking blender. You're talking about The Miz selling those people on a dream that, oh shit, this might happen. And then you go, wait, no, Gunther. I mean, and then come on, the return of R-Truth. Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Eating the jelly rolls, I got you.
Come on. Randy Orton with the NBA Street Game Breaker RKO. I mean, and anytime EO's jumping off the top of a cage in a trash can, you gotta love it.
I think she's the woman that's been in the most War Games matches.
She's been in all of them, actually.
Which tracks?
Yeah.
That tracks.
All of them.
So
I guess when y'all put it like that, I can't argue with it. I wasn't thinking about how fire the undercard was. I was just looking at the War Games matches because the women's match was cool, but the men's match was like, it just got us to the next thing. I feel like it was a means to an end. Like, it was, things happened.
I thought the women's match
some
was
big
actually
spots.
better.
Me too.
Yeah,
I agree.
Did too. Are you not listening?
But when I think of the men's match, I think of the Bloodline match from last year, because I can't compare to NXT. Like the takeover
the stakes.
ones.
I can.
So the stakes of last year with the Bloodline got it.
It was way more drama. Sense. It was way more drama in that,
true.
I feel like. And it mattered more. It was a good match this year, like I said, but it was just like, these are things to get us to the next things. Like some things finalizing, some things coming to solidification, and then also some stuff to get us to Rumble and Mania and shit like that we know is gonna happen. Hence the end of the show too. Which, to your point, E, I can't separate that because there is meaning to him being there, I think, and the reaction and shit. It's so much. It's so much. I can't put it in the top 10. That's a top 5 Survivor Series. I can't, as I talk through it.
I'm gonna go with Dub. Survivor Series is probably my least favorite pay-per-view, specifically of the big 4. I'm like, why?
I'm with you.
Replace that shit with Money in the Bank. ASAP, because Money in the Bank has stakes. It means something.
True.
It's like, ooh, I actually went to Money in the Bank. Shout out to Fort Worth. That was the first PLE back from COVID. I was there. Fort Worth, Texas. Big E wins the briefcase. I seen that live, lit. But it's been one of those things where I just never cared about Survivor Series. I was like, I don't fucking care. This is never like entertaining to me. Adding War Games to it, step in the right direction. That's why previously, the one with the Usos and the Bloodline, Sammy, the honorary Us, KO, all that was just incredible storytelling. And technically, it would have been great anywhere. But the fact that it happened in Survivor Series at War Games, it just happened to work, and it elevated War Games way past what it should have been. So that's like probably like my top 3. But
I'm with you.
This one also works because you got, again, the return of CM Punk, something we never thought we'd see. A Randy Orton return. You still had the Cody. You still had the McIntyre and Priest dynamic. The women were fantastic. that was just a really good damage control versus like the top baby faces and Shotzi. Great.
Damn.
Sorry, I love you, Shotzi, but gotta keep it real.
Just
and
looks
then
out of place.
again,
I can't deny that.
Not to mention, all of the matches underneath were really good. That together culminates into like, because again, I can remove CM Punk. The fact that I just enjoyed watching this show, and I was like, oh, that was actually really dope. It's already like in my top 3. I've never enjoyed like an old school Survivor Series. Fuck that shit. Throw it away. For me, personally. I don't fault anybody who does, but it just never meant anything.
Yeah,
especially like, with the red and the blue shirts.
So great.
Oh my God. I hated the red and the blue shirts. Oh, we're fighting for brand supremacy.
Oh, you love
get that shit out of here.
You love
it. It never.
The only time it worked was when NXT was involved. That's the only time it really worked.
And that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's my number 1. Yeah.
So this definitely falls in line. I would say I probably could find a random Survivor Series to care about, like for just nostalgia purposes. But okay, maybe I'm wrong. So I'll say either way.
Trust me, listen to the BA show most recent episodes. Individual matches are more entertaining than the actual Survivor Series.
So I was like, altogether, this is gonna be like a top 5 for me, brother. Now let's get into the real shits here. Yeah. I mean, I guess we can really get to the shit. The voices were heard, and they were not just in our head. No.
The voice is in his head.
Oh, not that voice? Oh, okay.
Wrong voice.
Not the voice of the voiceless. The voices in his head.
The Viper voices. It's like Harry Potter.
That was Viper language. You heard him talk when he fucking DDT'd or did his shit to dive, or JD McDonough keep breaking his neck.
He did.
Randy is
what is that, Randy?
I love it. It doesn't make sense. Give me more.
I was waiting for some fucking Harry Potter, some Slytherin talk.
Oh, it was coming. He was slithering around, all right.
Right, he ain't had no parcel tongue. This nigga was just like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna give it to you. Like I got get that, skip that, pop, pick it back. Like what drum solo? Fucking scat man.
Randy said, "I'm gonna return. I'm gonna bring the noise and the funk."
He did his thing. Can we talk about number 1? How great Randy Orton looks? Pause.
After a year and a half on the shelf with double fusion back surgery, to come back in that good a shape, bravo, Randall.
Facts.
Bravo.
Yeah, Randall Keith. I gotta salute you, because number 1, he had to change his whole way he worked out, his workout regimen. Not only is he getting older, but he had some issues with his back, and then double fusion surgery. That, like, if for those who don't know or who are not necessarily up on game with the health and fitness industry, when you fuck up your back, there's nothing you can do to like help your back. Like especially they always say, if you can avoid surgery, do it, because it will never be the same. So the fact that he's back, he's able to lift and like work out in certain ways where he still can look a certain way, like aesthetically. And then like taking those RKOs, he's dropping on his back. So I'm still like, I'm worried about all of that stuff. And I'm just happy to see him like back, enthusiastic about it, and everything. So for me, it was a win. How did it fit for you, BA? So just not only like Randy Orton's back, but they announced it. We were a little meh on it, but it hitting in that Chicago crowd. Your thoughts?
It was like he was having fun, man. I think to the point of like what we'll get to a little later when we talk about Raw, like this is a different kind of Randy, because he's kind of just leaning into his real emotion of being thankful to be back, to the point of what you just made about the serious nature of that surgery and what that means. Like his days are like he's on borrowed time essentially right now. Like we not like
killing niggas.
I ain't killing.
He's essentially dead.
I'm not.
This is the second time you done killed it off mic.
No,
Pam
please
Grier got
don't.
cancer. No, BA. Jesus Christ. Damn it.
Randy,
Oh,
if
why
you
did
hear
they
me,
beat that out?
Randall,
I'm not-
they essentially buried him yesterday. But, like, no. Just came back. You trying to kill him?
Yeah, get out of the
I'm
glory,
saying
man.
it
Get out
to
of the
the
He's in a
glory.
point
dark
of
place.
to the point
He's
of
in a dark-
the last big match John run we just got and them drawing out like our stars are of that era. Shout out to the wise man. These are his
Okay.
heroes, right? So
Yes.
I'm saying just like we saw when Shawn Michaels had his epic second run that had no business happening, like especially the
Rock.
last 5 years of that. The Rock knowing when to walk away and shit. Stone Cold knowing when to walk away. Like these guys, think about, we've talked about it here. The Rock's career and run wasn't that long, y'all, when you put it in a
5
bubble.
years.
Thank you. So that's why I say I'm not trying to age or kill Randy. Trust me. I love the Viper. I love Randy Orton and what he means for wrestling. But
I don't know. We couldn't tell. No. Damn, just murder.
my villain arc is not that vicious yet. But still,
Sure.
You
in
keep
regards,
on kissing babies and hugging fat girls.
Damn, what Randy do to you? What
I'm gonna
voice are you hearing?
digress heavily over that. I'm gonna fucking Super Mario jump over that and then say Randy Orton. We have to appreciate what we have, and I think that's why he's acting
why he's
the way
alive.
He is.
Because next week is not.
You gotta appreciate what we have. Whoa, what?
Please God, protect
clock is
Randy
ticking.
Orton. With all that
Right.
said, I am not putting the Gallagher curse on Randy Orton. I want to make
Thank
that
Just
you.
clear.
flipped over the hourglass. The sands of time are waiting.
Right.
Carrying Cross.
Be
told
careful,
me.
because I was like, Karen Cross is looking for that hourglass.
What, on
back.
the main event?
TikTok.
Sorry.
TikTok.
Right. TikTok on his
Okay.
contract. Sorry.
See? It's like,
You keep on.
Dub, I'm gonna switch pace here. Not even going there. We're
Okay.
moving on to something that I know you care about far more than Randy Orton's comeback. The turn of Santos Escobar. Please,
Listen,
how did that feel hearing that music and seeing him come to the ring and then just dismantling Dragon Lee?
it felt like more vindication that Triple H is listening to specifically me and you, E, because we've been calling for this ever since they put on
Not
those
BA.
fucking
He don't listen.
LWO t-shirts.
Thank you.
You should listen to me, Trips.
Yeah, because then we would have got
you should not.
Right. We canceled.
we got
Before we
Jade
even got,
Cargill in a bra and panties match. Like, what is happening?
That's
Who
the
asked
crazy
for
horse.
this, BA? That's it. Copywritten, trademark.
But yes,
puppy.
Santos back with the legato music. The match was a great match, and then I was very interested, like how Santos was gonna win. Was he gonna do something underhanded to get the victory, or was he just gonna be Santos, the Emperor of Lucha Libre? And you're like, oh yeah, wait, he's just kind of better than everybody, and he was,
I'm better than you.
and you know
You
it.
know it.
Just to see him finally hit that Phantom Driver again. It's been so long
Oh
since
my
he's
God,
used that
that's
move
so
to
good.
finish a match. I was like, thank you, Phantom Driver. 1, 2, 3, let's go home. It's beautiful.
beautiful.
And I can't wait till they call up the Garza Scar twins to reform
Oh,
Legato.
you mean
Team Wolf Bros.
Angel Garza and Carrillo.
Yeah. Humberto. Carrillo.
Did you guys notice
Coyote-o.
Humberto's ring gear? How like it's pants with like one full leg, and then one leg is like ripped up as if like a wolf.
Yeah,
had,
man,
like,
'cause he turned into
destroyed
a
it
wolf.
Before,
He went
before
crazy.
it scratched him.
Right. It's like the Incredible Hulk when he like busts out his clothes. Like they just go back to normal people. They just he probably can't buy more clothes. He need to get
they
in
don't-
Legato
if they
to
don't
get
bring
paid
those
again
two
so he
up
get new
to-
pants.
They don't bring those two up to reform Legato, they have to form a faction with DJ Nightwolf. I don't make the rules.
Absolutely, and then your princess is gonna get carried out on like some sort of like mantle or something. Miss Electra Lopez.
What?
Your princess, Princess Peach.
Electra Lopez.
Yeah, you remember
Electra
her?
Lopez on my TV.
That's what I'm saying. She's coming.
We've since forgotten about her. There's some new talent in this atmosphere. Apparently he did, because he was like, wait, who, what?
He did for a second.
Peaches. Who? I
was confused.
Yeah.
They was talking about princesses and shit. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Mario Brothers or wrestling?
Zelena? What?
I was trying to tie it in, you know. I don't know. I just work here.
Good. Anything else?
Yeah. Santos. Great.
All right. Shame. We put BA in a shame closet for 5 seconds, like Matilda in the Chokey. Guys. No. Shh. Slam the door. Other than that, I think I really enjoyed Santos' dominant victory. And him not necessarily needing to be underhanded, just whipping wholesale ass.
Yeah.
Because they've been pushing the hell out of Dragon Lee. And don't forget, Dragon Lee can punch you in the gut at any time and you disintegrate.
True.
The fact that you always got that up your sleeve and you just got your ass whooped in like 10 seconds.
Like homie from Fist of the North Star. He could have destroyed him.
Right. You could do that, but he didn't. He used the Thanos punch. And
has Dragon Lee like failed up more than any wrestler in history?
No.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
Barry Horowitz is what comes to mind from back in the day.
Who?
Barry Horowitz. Sister fucking slapping on the arm of the fact that beat Bret Hart for the title back in the day.
I mean,
he was the jobber that won the title.
Okay.
Shout out to the Jewish community. Barry Horowitz.
David Arquette.
But David Arquette won matches.
Though.
Like every time they push Dragon Lee and they try to make him this big thing, they put him in a big match and then he loses. And then they put him in another big match and then he loses. Then he gets
promoted. It's impressive.
Can't say it. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of people. I get what you're saying though. So yeah, I think Dragon Lee is definitely holding down that like number one spot. But
and that being said, Dragon, I know you listen because everybody does. Big fan.
Yeah,
big fan.
Do not punch me with the Thanos punch.
Please
I like my
alive.
insides.
Yeah, and I don't need BA cursing me like. Because time ain't given. What, nigga? Stop. I'm trying to.
E-Ray, most black men live into their 70s these days.
Doug, we got to hang out with E-Ray while we can. We got to convince him to fly up. Wait, what?
Right.
Why? What?
Exactly. He's only got so many more visits.
Don't worry about it.
TikTok. Right. Like, hold up. Relax. I'm gonna live way into my 120s. With 17 wives. Damn it.
Ever and ever.
And let's mark that. Books. So I said it, so shall it be.
I'm about
to. Right. It's done. Close the chapter on that shit.
I'm about to predict the demise of my friends.
Right. Fucking BA. Stop doing that shit. Trying to murder me. Anywho.
I didn't say a word.
Okay. Anything else from War Games, particularly, before we get into the reaction of all reactions? Because I said what was going to happen if it happened, and it indeed happened. So I will walk y'all greatly through that experience for myself. But before that, Gunther and The Miz. Man, I really enjoyed that match.
Same.
Is that crazy? Is that weird?
No, Miz was kind of teasing us with it.
Spot he can deliver, and again, I don't know if I've seen a bad Gunther match. So again, the run of the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time continues.
Love it. Anything that you did not like, Dub, from Survivor Series? Anything?
Not that I can think of. I was a fan of pretty much everything. Okay. Even Shotzi's wrestling, I was a fan of that.
I
agree. I thought it was
she
pretty
hit a slice
good.
bread number 2 followed by a tiger suplex. I was like, oh.
Charlotte Flair hit a moonsault, Dub. I was shocked. I was like, oh, Dub.
Literally hit it right on Io Sky's forehead. Like her knee
fucked her up.
Damn.
She really hit it.
What? Charlotte Flair fucking up a moonsault? Shocked.
She still
can't believe it. Oh, never see that before.
Question: how did y'all feel about the moment where her and Becky were just overcome with joy, so much from ass kicking and like friendship forged by fire that they just had to hug each other in the ring? How did that? What did that? It didn't do anything for you?
Did nothing for me.
I think it's just getting us to what's the inevitable. Tripp's main event. He's been promising us for like a decade now at some WrestleMania in the near future.
I mean, I'd argue back in the day, as they were trying to build this, Charlotte was here. Like, she had the high ground. Becky was Anakin. Now, switch it. I think we're going to tilt the scales here.
I think so, too.
But I think it works now because Becky is solidified. She's outgrown any of those past shortcomings or any of those overlooks. She is now who she says she is. She is who she thought she was. And I love it. So no problem with that. I actually honestly love that moment. I'll be honest with you because they were like, they teased that they were feuding and they had some issues. And then if y'all didn't watch, which I am a huge proponent of, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, please, after every PLE that has one, please go watch the press conferences afterwards. The press conference pre-shows, pro shows, whatever that shit's called. Go watch it. It's a billion times more entertaining than AEW scrums because it's right there set up for you. Booty Saxton comes out. Trips comes out, and then you get a few people, and it was just so much good shit that I think it's even worse or worth talking about. Shout out to Cody Rhodes giving us his best Triple H impression, using the last bit of his EVP powers. Fucking loved it. He even mentioned that because he listens to the pod. Shout out to Jobber Tears podcast. One of their members actually got to ask a question. I was like, fucking dope and hilarious how Becky and Charlotte was basically burying him the whole time. I was like, I love the courage to just keep going.
He held his
own. Exactly.
And I was like, that. Shout out to that brother because I would have crumbled probably.
Rock on, black man.
I would have passed the mic to Dove or E-Ray. Like, here, y'all
Double
got this.
Swirl was happening.
I'm gonna get this canceled.
Double Swirl was happening. He was rambling through it, and he got there. He's still like,
fought, man.
He fought.
He was fighting from underneath the whole time.
Yeah, he was like, what do you think about the newer... Oh, you saying we old? Scatters. Yeah, so shout out to them. Fucking dope moment. We will be there one day, guys. That is my fucking guarantee. Once again, hey, book it. Other than that, booked. I think that's it. Let's get to the fucking shits. Yeah. It happened.
Look in my eyes. What do you see? I still can't believe it. I've watched that 45 times. I still can't believe it.
Me too.
I lost my shit. to put it as lightly as I possibly can. CM Punk, after everything happened, came out and I'm thinking the show is over. I'm satisfied. I'm ready to go home. put it on. It's over with. Thanks, guys. Thank you for coming out. WWE Entertainment in the corner, like
Right,
bet.
copyright 2023.
And all of a sudden,
Time to go home.
it's like,
Man.
I told you it was gonna be like Scary Movie.
He did.
And
he did.
I lost about 5 pounds of fluid.
So I had made the decision to watch the press conference during the War Games match. Had I not decided to do that, I would have cut it off already. So I was like, oh yeah, press conference coming up. I'm gonna keep watching. And then in a house full of sleep older black people in South Carolina, I screamed as loud as I possibly could. Holy shit.
Nobody woke up.
Oh, they all woke up.
They all woke up.
Oh, they did.
What's going on? Who robbing us?
Right.
No.
I just like,
Phil
my bad.
Brooks is back. They were like, oh, fuck you with the sleep.
Nigga, shut your ass. Sorry, Grandpa. Sorry, Granddad.
was definitely
Grown man,
there.
go to sleep.
Get your weak ass up. Oh, goddamn. Start getting roasted.
Granted, no.
All right.
And he did nothing but stand at the top of the ramp, hug some
Yes, he did.
fans. Again, I want to reiterate.
Intense
Second
fans.
most famous athlete in Chicago history, right?
Absolutely.
I'd have to say so.
We
The
tried to
reactions
tell you,
speak for
BA. We
themselves.
tried to tell you. He was like, no, there's Jordan.
He did.
There's
He did.
Yeah,
I tried to
the
fit D
White
Rose.
Sox
Does D
and
Rose?
the Cubs
Does
and
D Rose?
shit.
Does Frank Thomas get a pop like that when he comes out? The big hurt.
Right.
And his Viagra pills. He gonna bang your wife, Frank Thomas. Yo, the commercials are fucking hilarious. We gotta pause it for Frank Thomas. and his
Nutrisystem.
fucking right.
Eugenics.
Right.
I'ma bang
My
your
back
wife.
is so limp and weak. Oh my
Some guy
God, look
took
at
my
that
advice.
massive bat he has.
Some
there.
guys didn't, and I fucked their wives.
This nigga got like 3 women on his arms.
Total
Like Frank Thomas can handle it. Send
Right.
it my way, chump.
Eugenics, total T. Right, Doug Flutie?
Right. Definitely like, I wouldn't know because you don't share.
I've been trying to throw Hail Marys, but he just won't catch. Nobody's there to catch my Hail Marys.
It's because they're trying to fight me because I'm fucking their wives. Eugenics, total T.
Shit.
Right. They like a fucking Streets of Rage characters.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit. Got fucking,
Thomas is just
Adam.
popping eugenics, getting
Bill
bigger like
Wright.
Bane and shit.
oh shit. Fucking Doug Flutie riding around on some fucking roller skates throwing footballs. Biff, blammo.
He's like the equivalent of old girl in Boogie Nights. He just said this man was riding around on roller skates. That's what I'm thinking about.
What's her name? Skate Girl.
Right, fucking Heather Graham. Fucking giving dudes blowies between
Yeah.
seasons.
You said Doug Flutie giving out the blowies on Nugenics. Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary. Go on.
Keeping Frank Thomas primed and ready for the 7th inning stretch.
Doug Flutie as fucking Frank Thomas's fluffer. God damn. How did we get here? We were a civilized people.
Because we were talking about CM Punk being the second most famous athlete in Chicago history.
We just need Dub to pop up as Doug Flutie just again just getting on his knees. You a victim. Oh my God. Thanks, Doug.
Oh, shit.
I needed
My
that.
stomach hurts so bad.
Call today for your free trial.
Right?
Right. Frank Thomas just show up at your front door.
Who's ready to fuck?
Take some eugenics.
Not us.
Fuck your
Please,
wife,
Frank
or I
Thomas.
will.
Right.
Please let her. He's like, somebody's wife here. Like, no, my wife's not even home right now, sir. Please, no. You'll do. They don't call me the Big Hurt for nothing.
I am not your king. You will not enjoy this.
Oh my God. The Big Hurt. Oh shit.
The Big Hurt is wild.
I broke him.
It was a Big Hurt.
So CM Punk is the third most popular athlete in Chicago.
Especially since the invention of Nugenics.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nugenics got him up there,
Nugenics
number
gave
2.
Frank Thomas a whole new lease on life.
And if you don't like it, he was like,
your wife will.
AJ, right? I'll say AJ will.
AJ, no.
That's it.
Well, they say that commercial, and she'll like it too.
Right.
What
do you see?
Thanks,
Frank Thomas about to mount me. Yo, it's E-Ray, the quasi-bad guy, the Diet Coke of evil, the side god of pod, and I'm here to tell y'all, come check out my show, Binge Flicks and Chill. You never know what you're gonna get, but we always talking some good shit when it comes to television and the latest movies. So we want to bring y'all in. We want to make sure you have a good time. You learn something, you laugh, you cry, you might stab a nigga or two. I don't know what you're gonna get, but that shit's popping. So come check out Binge Flicks and Chill. And it's me, E-Ray, and I'm out. Oh my God, the Big Hurt. All right, back on the rails here. CM Punk appeared on our televisions. He stood at the top of the ramp. He looks fantastic. Shout out to him.
He does.
He got his swagger back.
He looks healthy.
Something about WWE, and that's not to be understated. Something about WWE allows these major talents to just find or regain their swag. And when they leave, they lose it all.
It's them barbers, man. Ask Lexus Kang in his fire ass lineups, man.
Hey.
It's just
Beijing Kang.
This is what it is.
Hell yeah, that too.
Dude, I'm from Texas. I would say because CM Punk immediately out of there. He looks great. Flex the guns. Hug some fucking fans.
You keep on kissing babies and hugging fat girls.
He had to do it. He just feels right in the WWE, and so happy for him there. Moving from that moment on to Monday night to transition here, they made us wait 2 hours and 56 minutes,
man,
all while showing the most awkward CM Punk picture that they had of that night.
Right.
CM Punk is back. I was like, this is some goofy shit, but it worked on me. I was like, you fucking played me, B. I'm watching this the whole night because watching Chicago Bears and Minnesota was a joke. So I'm watching the whole night. I mean,
watch the Chicago Bears or watch the second most famous athlete in Chicago history?
Third.
You're right.
Get it right, or you'll hear that doorbell.
Remember that free trial, just a 1-900 phone call away, Dub.
Listen,
I'll
take the free trial. I'm not getting Big Hurt.
Bing, boom.
You'll get a choice,
what?
Dub.
Who's that at this time of night?
What?
Hey, I know you got someone's wife in
here.
here.
Give me a year subscription.
What?
Just go away. Please.
You got the wrong house. I never got the wrong house.
No! Wait, Doug Flutie, save me!
Please, Doug Flutie, skate in and stop him.
Defluff him! Get him away!
Defluff.
Devilman 666. Working with me. Get away from me.
Fucking Frank Thomas is nasty Nate.
Definitely nasty Nate.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Thank you, Frank Thomas.
Oh, we're gonna get sued.
They gonna get sued. I should have FDA approved. Right? Kill somebody.
Yeah, Frank Thomas.
What do you mean, babe? What do you mean, B? Are you telling me Testafin ain't a real thing?
All I'm saying is if Brett Farve start advertising that shit, run. That's all I'm gonna say. He's next.
Him and Ted DiBiase Jr.
Bret Hart is good with those Wrangler jeans. He got a lifetime supply of Wrangler jeans.
Facts. He's got to build that third stadium for his fifth daughter. Still more money. Allegedly. I don't want him coming. He'll real life throw. Sue us.
Right. Right. I'll say when we come back next week.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
The Brett
and
Favre
now,
show.
Here's another episode of Brett Favre presents Let Me Hook the Territory. Starring.
Sponsored by
the
Trump 2024.
Sponsored by
NASCAR.
Wrangler Jeans.
Skull Tobacco.
Right. Green Bay. Like what?
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
And Nugenics. Call today for your free trial.
This is a fucking image of just Frank Thomas just grinding a bat in his hand. Like,
Frank Thomas is going to be in the back of our logos, just standing there.
You don't have to be. You got to think outside the box to get the box. What? Oh, God.
all right, man. I'm sorry for that.
No. Don't apologize. Except for if it's to Brett Favre, because I don't want to be. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Brett Favre Presents. Let me
Brett
book
Favre.
the Brett Favre.
Right.
We just talk about Brett Favre for
right.
20 minutes every day.
Super Bowls he could have won.
That sounds like my nightmare.
You remember Brett Favre back in 1998?
Right.
No. Brett Favre's acting career could have took off. He should have won an Oscar for something about Mary.
You know, the
Everyone
Falcons should have
knows
never traded Brett Favre. Let me tell you.
Hey, I used to have a Falcons throwback Favre jersey.
Oh,
She was
God.
fire. Sorry.
Guys, we gotta get back on track here.
So they made us
CM
wait
Punk-
2 hours, 56 minutes for CM Punk.
Yes.
Go.
And the promo had the internet on fire.
Oh, fuego.
Fire.
Both sides of that. It's interesting.
Fire. But not in the way we would think.
Mm-hmm.
People tore this promo apart saying, oh my gosh, this is the worst thing ever. This promo was trash. I've heard it all. And I need to hear your thoughts. Dub, go first. Why do you think people are saying this promo is trash?
Because they wanted him to be messy. That's all.
Ooh,
Flat
toxic.
the fuck out.
Toxic
They want him
fans.
to walk out there and say, fuck the Young Bucks, and then walk away.
Because that's what happened on
people
USA.
wanted.
Yep.
And like, WWE is a publicly traded billion-dollar company now. You're
that?
not getting that
You hear
type of
that, Tony?
messiness from this. Like, so like, and I was a fan of the promo. Like, it still felt weird to hear CM Punk look dead into that camera and say, "I'm home." I was like, oh. And to me, that was the biggest fuck you of all, because 6 months ago he was wrestling for the Ring of Honor World Championship. That's his home, if anything. For him to say I'm home, coming back to a place where he cussed out the owner and called his new boss a doofus. Man, we gotta fight if you call me a doofus. Like, no.
Idiot son-in-law.
No,
you, David.
doofus.
You gonna
Doofus son-in-law, yes.
You gonna fight Frank Thomas if he's like bend over?
Yeah,
doofus?
we gotta go. Testafit ain't a real thing. We gotta go. My hands
Oh, he's gonna
work.
go all right. DA, give me any reason to not like this promo. I'm just asking. Let's try.
Are you
let's try
a
to be
rational
fair.
or an irrational fan is what I should ask.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what this boils down to.
That you might be right, but I think let's try to be fair, because I heard a lot on both sides. A lot of people from WWE, like WWE fans, didn't necessarily like it either. I think, and I got some thoughts, but I'll let you go ahead.
I think people are used to Punk shooting from the hip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like my man said off mic on camera, he's not here to make friends. He's here to make money, people. So let's think about what Punk has never done in WWE and the mind in which of Triple H is like, how can I try to maximize this opportunity? Because he knows Punk's only got so many years in this contract where he's actually going to be working before they put him on the Taker ride of here's the 1 to 2 match a year because we can't be putting him out there.
People off again.
Shut the fuck up. So I say all that to say, and I love this take. I can't even take it as my own. I heard if the fellas on Busted Open say it. We might get an actual like corporate CM Punk. Like they might try to manipulate him to be a heel again, but a heel in a way in which we've never seen him do. Like corporate Rock, corporate Austin, corporate Punk. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I love that idea.
Me too.
Because as much as like Punk is the voice of the voiceless, he's never as good as he is until he's a heel. He can't be the anti-hero heel because he did that for so long. He has to be a heel that you hate.
There you go.
Because that's what gets everybody else over across from him. Like,
Thank you.
You want to get some baby faces over because you need a new crop of top tier baby faces, and you got to put them across from a corporate CM Punk that just can heal off. And again, to BA's point, how can you heal off on the heel when the heel is healing? Am I off base here, E? You look like you disagree a little bit.
I won't say I disagree. I think it just depends on how can he best serve the company. And being a company man, not necessarily as his character, but perhaps, but more so behind the scenes. So I think we'll get to that shortly. But not everybody is happy, as he was saying, of his arrival. I think, just to get back to it really quickly before what we're talking about, I think not everybody loved this promo because we're in a cycle where everybody wants everything right now. So as soon as they see CM Punk come out, if he didn't say fuck the Bucks, it didn't say fuck AEW, then they wanted him to say, I'm here to take on Roman Reigns and I'll finish the story Cody never could, or some shit. Like, they just want it all. They're married. They're the OG.
But they've been. But in fairness, though, they've been waiting 10 years for him to come out. And this is a WWE fan, not the I'm watching both products trying to know what's happening in both. The WWE centric fan, all they know is that Punk. And to that point of the,
do they though?
But then, what does that WWE fan want from him?
Right, and I guess that's what I'm trying to.
When he left under the guise of fuck everybody in management.
Yeah, I'm the best in the world.
What do you want from like the guy who they just probably gave 7-8 figures to come back
easily? Like, again,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm happy. I was happy with everything he said, except for there was a bit of a misstep. I think he had to take the dig at the crowd. That wasn't necessarily, that's because it kind of messed up the flow and the rhythm of like the crowd loving him.
The
so it was like a
little shot.
Yeah. I was like, that wasn't needed.
Yeah.
But
no one cares about hockey.
Yeah. Get that shit out of here. But regardless of with that comeback, and there's something to be said for that crowd. That crowd was just kind of a wonky crowd anyway. It just wasn't like the best crowd to post CM Punk shit, but of course you gotta have CM Punk on the show. So be that as it may, I'll say this. I love the fact that he hit on the point. Everybody's trying to be the best in the world, and the best in the world hasn't been here in 2 years. That's a shot, and I love it. But it's not like that's a Drake shot. I'm gonna just throw some shit out there, and everybody who thinks it applies to him, it does. But I ain't gotta say your name.
That's fine.
I also love the fact that he essentially did say, I'm home. But he said, I'm home. And this is where I belong. That's what he said, I'm home. But he essentially said, this is where I belong. And this is where I have belonged. Because immediately, he looked old and like withered in AEW. He looks very rejuvenated right now. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And again, I think WWE has the ability, specifically with their legends, to use them properly and not overuse them and kind of maximize their potential, where AEW is still trying to figure shit out. And that's not a shot to them. It's just a reality.
And the natural thing is to lean into your biggest star, which you can lean into him. But as you see, the miles,
even still, to the point, CM Punk isn't the biggest star in WWE, and he doesn't even have to be.
And that's another thing I'm sure he enjoys. A great
cog in the wheel, in the machine. Like, but let's not act like Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins aren't all sitting right there and sitting pretty. And you just brought Randy Orton back. This is a fucking renaissance of wrestling, and it's incredible. And CM Punk can just be a part of that. So he don't even have to be the top main guy immediately, because there's so many other believable people we're waiting to get to the championship, or they can do some cool things with. He can feud and fight with them and do all the things there. So I love all of that. What I will say though, about when he was being kind of condescending and saying, yeah, everybody in the back loved this and that, minus like, whatever he said. I think Seth Rollins is an incredible smart person, and he's also known to be very much a guy of rationale that will do business. So regardless if he likes you or not, he will work with you. Being him and Cody Rhodes were not fans of each other in real life, and then they proceeded to have 3 of the most fire matches to this day, and he lost all 3 of them. Like,
true. I see what you're saying behind doing business.
So if he and Punk still have this blood feud and they can carry that energy into the promos, and then into a match that I'm certain, because of how WWE style is and how they work, will be incredible, because they can do some shit and make you feel something. It's not just this fucking sparring match of just ridiculousness that we don't need. It's actually going to tell a story. I'm thinking that this is what we need. So hopefully this is somewhat a work shoot, and the Seth Rollins reports and the Seth Rollins video leaking of him cursing out CM Punk, that starts to brew and they start to drop the seeds for that moving forward. I think that's a great direction for that title, because I didn't know that this whole time where I've been saying, oh man, Damian Priest in this briefcase. Oh my gosh, anime villain Shinsuke. The whole time, in the back crevice right behind Frank Thomas's big hurt action.
The baseball bat.
And his baseball bat and chalk was tape. The thought of CM Punk holding Sheena. Oh my God. I don't know what to do with myself. It just mind
blowing.
Get ready to see it. I'm so ready, but I'm not gonna call on it, because every time we say something, it don't.
I don't know though.
That's the one thing we ain't been able to get right yet. So I'm just saying.
True.
The one thing that eludes us, this thing is magical. But that's fire. Oh, you got detest?
No, detest. I'm just more thinking about like to the things what you were saying about Punk, and this is what I was gonna get to about the whole heel thing, and it ain't gonna even like the corporate thing. I think that's they're laying seeds for that through the Seth Rollins stuff and other things that they'll get to in the future, I think, with him. But the biggest thing I think that he's gonna do that even the man himself hasn't been able to do, he's gonna make Roman Reigns the biggest babyface ever. Watch. What?
Explain.
Not now. 2 to 3 years from now. Think about it. Roman, after he loses his title, Roman's gonna disappear for like a solid year. He gonna be gone for a while. He did his thing. He got everybody on, the company's making more money. It's in a better place. He did the thing that they always say. You left the company in a better place than you did when you took the titles. He gonna disappear. He may make a movie
Roman.
or two.
Got it.
So Roman disappears until until Rumble 2025, wins that, and then challenges Punk. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. He don't even gotta be that. He just show up and Punk's on this crazy ass like run. He got the wise man back in his corner. It's pure chaos type shit as him as like this heel champ. And Roman shows back up and everybody forgets about the bloodline but remembers all the good times. And that sets the stage for your finally appropriately done Roman Reigns babyface run that Vince McMahon has been scrambling to do. And I think that's the brass ring, but in Triple H's back pocket, do the thing that the old man couldn't do. Get this dude over appropriately. I think that's your ending. That's your swan song for CM Punk. To all the things that y'all just said about him there to do the right thing as a company man, and then also put talent over in a proper way to really build your faces up bigger than what they already are. Namely that guy, because that's the one that they missed on, I feel like.
I feel like I've talked too much. Please give your rebuttal to this BA bullshit.
Brought to you by Nugenics.
Right. Sponsored by Brett Farve.
So the thing about this is like booking this out the way BA did is he's doing the opposite of what he did earlier, killing everybody off. Is he's extending CM Punk's life in this business so much longer. He don't gotta
wrestle every day. No, he don't gotta wrestle every day. He can still do he said, we know how to use our legends. The legends don't wrestle every Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. They wrestle, the older guys wrestle, the PLEs, you'll see him shake it up in the ring.
If you want to get him over as a mega heel, he needs to be wrestling every day.
No, that's not true, Doug.
So how are you gonna get Roman over as a face and with CM Punk as a heel, and they both only wrestle part-time? How do you get the audience to care?
Because this is sports entertainment. Because of vignettes. Because of backstage segments. Because of shit they gonna do in the ring. This is what WWEs are masters of, Dub. Are you serious right now?
I can't.
This is what they do.
See them getting,
if it was in the hands of Cocaine Tony, then yeah, I'd be worried.
I can't see it working with two part-timers to get him over, because they tried to get Roman over as a face with a part-time Brock. It didn't work. And now you got both parties being part-time. It can't work.
We're thinking of it in the sense of that variable being the same 2 years from now. You don't know what Roman Reigns' schedule gonna be 2 years from now. Hell,
you think
that's what I'm saying.
He's not gonna do more work.
You think he's gonna be working more?
You don't go.
To that point,
you know this more than anybody else.
$5 million a year.
You ain't gonna be like, oh, you know what?
I want to go grind it out. Right.
I've now reached the 1%. You know what? You know what I always wanted to do? Work some more. Like.
Yeah,
no, all fairness.
When the next bank come calling for you, they gonna tell you, hey, we're gonna pay you more, but hey, you gotta work on Christmas Day, bro. You signing up for that?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what Roman gonna do.
That's one point.
All that being said, Roman Reigns has been continuing to put himself over in a part-time fashion. Why is that so impossible is my question.
Let me take this one. I got you.
You got it.
It's only impossible, and I won't say it's impossible, it's improbable to the highest degree, because you have to have that energy matched with someone who is not part-time that can juxtapose
keep the program going.
Exactly. It's the same reason why The Rock was like never there, and John Cena was the linchpin of that, giving him shit every week. So that way, then when The Rock did seldomly appear and really give him some shit, it was like, oh, okay, good. But we needed somebody to keep it going. They kept that shit going for a whole year.
It's tough.
So that's the whole thing that I see. Honestly, I don't see that, because I can't see the crowd turning on CM Punk to be like an ultimo disgusting heel. He is not.
If he's doing corporate shit, you can't see that.
No.
Doing anti-Punk stuff.
Do you remember Seth Rollins, corporate Rollins?
I remember watching back and seeing it with the
greatest iteration of Seth Rollins. He had J&J Security. He had the White Ranger suit. He broke John Cena's nose. Niggas was
Sting.
lit.
I remember.
And everyone loved it. Everyone loved it. I promise you, it's going to be very difficult. We're in a different stage of wrestling for people to get CM Punk and be like, you know what? We hate you. No, we love you because you're just here. It's the same thing that happened to Brock. Like, we tried to hate Brock. We were like, that nigga just here though. That's dope.
I don't know,
he
man.
beating the shit out of Cody, but
I think I'm just thinking about the Triple H buy-in on this because
unless he,
like they say, shit changes and stuff.
I mean, he could like turn corporate and then like
I just
murder Rey Mysterio because Rey Mysterio will never know peace. And you want to get the crowd to boo you, beat the shit out of Rey Mysterio.
Kill Rey Mysterio. That's sad. That you got to murder Rey Mysterio. Just stay getting murdered. He got his eye gouged. Lost his progeny. This had to give his daughter up to an Australian.
Yeah,
it's
I
wild.
Remember that did happen.
Well, Australia's been
Fucking
wreaking havoc on the Mysterio family.
Really
Facts.
Aussie.
Oi. But needless to say, I think the possibilities for CM Punk are like literally endless, and I love it. Moving on, I think we've booked the Punk as much as we possibly can for now. I just want everybody to keep an open mind as shit is happening. That promo was far from bad. I think it was just not necessarily what people are expecting, and that's the problem with having expectations. Very much so, like some of the best movies out, or most recent movies, as I should say, when you get so excited about them. Oh my God, this got this person and that person, and it's about this. If you go in there with some excitement and it's not what you thought it was going to be about, you're automatically not satisfied. So I think very much in that same vein, CM Punk being there, they thought he was going scorched earth. They thought he was got to do some crazy shit. And he really was like, gratitude, thankful. I'm happy to be back. I did some shit that we never thought we would see again. And honestly, it feels good that I did it. And I'm not just doing it for this. And I'm here to make money. So let's get the money train going. And I'm going to do it the way I see fit. And let's see where it goes. With that said, speaking of money, guys.
Money. Yeah.
Can the Creed brothers miss?
No.
Nope.
Them niggas not human.
Great way to just put them on display on a big Raw.
Big Raw, yeah.
Frank Thomas.
Yeah.
He gripped his bat tighter when he heard that. Sorry, Frank. Calm down. Go talk to Doug in the back.
I need some of that super serum that they use to create Julius Creed. Where's that? Give me some of that leftover juice.
That shit
That's
they made
that MJ
Logan with
stuff.
They made Wolverine with that shit. Logan.
Oh, I was talking about Logan Paul.
Yeah, I was thinking about Logan Paul.
Get on that nigga dick.
I was about to clarify. I was like,
they make
Wolverine.
That shit a shaker? What?
No.
Right.
Jesus.
Westlake, ill.
Right.
That's just called water from the lake. I will say this. Great showcasing once again for the Creeds. My God. What did y'all think about that? That match was a lot. There was a lot of fan favorites going on, and the way they put the Creeds over, it's like, man, I think they are really sold on this, and the eventual Julius Creed solo. I don't know about that. I think it might not work how we think it will. It probably still will be effective, but I just hope they don't get too high on them too fast and we need to split it up, because they're such a good working team together. They're so fun to me.
Well, Trips really likes tag team wrestling, so there's a hope that they'll keep this going. Unlike his predecessor, who hated tag team wrestling. But yeah, it just seems ready. They really need to split those belts, because Raw has a great tag team division built up. SmackDown does not.
Okay.
So then you need to split those belts to like go build a SmackDown tag team division. But you got the Creeds can just go to war with the 4 teams that are there.
I'm looking at you like Akira Tozawa. Cause I don't get it. I don't see it, Dub. If they have no tag teams on SmackDown, why split the belts? That means there ain't no.
Give you a reason to build a tag division on SmackDown versus having the Creeds pull double duty to go over there to fight one team maybe. If they bring the Brawling Brutes back up, which God knows if they ever will.
But that's my thing. Why would you why would you need to build that division up? The division is over here. We got enough teams. We don't need no pizza. We got teams there. Like it just is what it is.
Because if
so
you
why
try
are you
to
trying
force
to
them over
force
on
more?
SmackDown, then they're working a program with just one team, and then now you have 4 teams on Raw not doing anything for a month, maybe 2. When you can just keep the Creeds over there with those belts and have all of those teams working.
I think we're almost there, Doug. We're not there yet. I see where you're going. I give it a couple more months before they can split those titles up appropriately to the point that you're making. I think they still got tag teams to bring up and stuff.
I think
they
the
want
opposite.
To bring up.
I'm sorry, guys. I am in the opposite camp. Y'all over there, I'm right here. I'm standing on. Hey, we're king. I'm standing on business. Standing on business right now. Literally, there's no reason to have more belts. I think the tag belt should stay unified. They should change them, make the motherfuckers gold, make them better. And then it should be one tag belt that floats.
I think you just want
per
to change
show.
those belts.
Yeah, you can still do 2 things can be right.
Nah.
You just want them to change those belts.
I do.
I get it. They do
but
suck.
hear the rationale here. Regardless if you change the belts or not, I have several belts, and we can, if we have time, which we won't, I will go in detail about every belt that needs to be changed in WWE. But I'll stay here. Don't let me digress. I am telling you that by not, as Doug mentioned, they have 4 to 6 solid tag teams, and my new second favorite tag team that they just created, fucking Otis and Tozawa, shit is fucking lit.
That was a lot of fun.
It was so good. So good. I'm telling you, they got the tag teams over there. You got maybe one tag team on SmackDown? Bet. You only need your champs to just go back and forth, just like the women's tag team. We don't need 2 separate division of tag teams because you ain't got enough. So why water down a division and have these 2 stupid belts where we don't care about? Have one tag champion or one tag set of championship belts and have that actually float back and forth because it just means more. And it makes the teams that are there actually worth talking about because I love New Day, love the Creeds, Imperium's there, you got DIY over there, and then Tozawa and them over there. That's a fire ass.
No Indashir.
That's a fire tag division.
What did you say?
Shout out to Veer.
And again, right, Veer is here. It took him 23 months, but he finally here. Indashir
Not a
can
big
go
Sega
to
fan, no.
Yeah, they can go to SmackDown or something.
And
brawl and do the brawl, whatever. I don't really care. They can have a few tag teams everywhere. Or brawl for. But bottom line is they don't need to split those belts up because that just waters down a division. They're trying to make an effort and make more makeshift tag teams. Actually, we need to consolidate. Let's concentrate the effort and have just 5 or 6 to 8 really dope tag teams. That way they're just battling each other. And then eventually those people get to fight the actual people for the belt. That makes way more sense to me.
What makes it tough is the whole brand split, though. Like, that's what makes it hard to do that and make the brand split make sense, though. Unless they just don't have the brand split for tag teams anymore. The singles wrestlers have to sit on their brand.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
because the tag teams will still float. Just the tag belt will still float. So it doesn't matter.
I see what you're saying.
You just need to face good competition, but you don't need to add some bullshit bozo tag teams for no reason because it's 2 belts.
They kind of
then you get
they don't care where the
losers
tag
having the
teams
belts.
move anyways. Yeah.
And then when the Teen Titan Teen Wolf brothers come up, another tag team. There you go.
So you're saying whenever I want to whoop a nigga ass, I just gotta form a tag team real quick on the other show?
Essentially.
Hey, Truth, I need to go whoop Jimmy Uso's ass. We're a tag team now. We're gonna compete on Friday. Then I'm gonna go whoop Jimmy Uso's ass.
I mean, I don't understand the logic, but okay, I guess. I don't know. Regardless, I'm standing on business. I believe this, and this is what I believe. You can't change my mind. You wasn't there. You weren't in the trenches. You weren't in the bando.
I'm just trying to do something to get them to hire GYV back. But if you don't want GYV back, I get it.
Guess what, Doug? They can absolutely hire GYV back without having to water down the tag teams with having 2 different belts. Because having a strong division of just one tag team belt means that everybody is fighting for something that means something. So then you would have
tag teams in NXT right now. They can just call them up.
Young veterans.
You telling me the Out the Mud ain't ready to be called up?
No.
Never mind. I was gonna say something about Out the Mud.
Lucian Balboni or what? I don't know. Who cares? I don't want to talk about these things.
Lucian Price from Underworld 5.
Other than that,
page 48.
The last thing I think that's worth being talked about on the main roster.
Never mind.
We finally got it. And again, I think we didn't know what we wanted. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, right in your eyes. Cody Rhodes. Teasing that he's about to finish the story, and who fucking pops up?
Anime villain Nakamura, fresh off taping My Hero Academia season 6, coming for Cody Rhodes, who dresses like All Might meets Homelander.
Cody.
He's been making these real cryptic threats for weeks now while whooping other niggas' asses. And he's like, oh, you thought I was just talking? Nah. It was always you, Cody.
This is a win.
It was always you.
I'm so happy about this. It's probably one of those times because everyone knows that November to January period of wrestling is dank as hell. They found a way to make it feel valid and not just like, oh, here's some bullshit for you to do until Royal Rumble.
Not easy to do.
It's fantastic. And I'm like, oh, Cody and Nakamura, love it. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. And him tormenting Cody and shitting on him. And what he going to reveal about Cody? Yo, like, you remember what he said about Seth? You're back. You're going to be like, don't you talk about my daughter? She's black. Like, fucking crazy. Nakamura about to go in his bag on Cody Rhodes. And it's going to be so fucking fun watching them fight it out for like the next month and a half. So
yeah, you're the expert here. What's the dry cleaning bill on that suit that Nakamura ruined?
Oh, nah, bro. I would imagine that is at least a $300 dry clean job. Or Cody probably, because he wore dark colors, so it's not gonna be that bad. He did that on purpose. Shout out to Cody. He knew what he was doing. If it was a white shirt, throw that bitch away.
Oh yeah, he had a white shirt on with the suit. Yeah, the shirt is done for.
Hit the custom girl up to come through, because she gotta come and make you another one. That bitch is toast.
She gonna come. Yeah.
Hey, everybody's got a custom suit, girl.
Surprise.
Man.
Right there.
What? No. You can't say everybody has a custom suit.
I do.
You see the realm he lives in?
She's coming to visit me at my job on Tuesday. She's gonna show me. She asked me what colors I wanted. I was like, I need this with some bright accents and whatever's on sale.
We're not doubting We're not doubting that you have one.
We know how you live.
We're telling you, no one else does.
I'm just saying.
Everyone has a custom suit, girl. You come to my house.
I'm gonna ask Cody. I'm like,
doesn't
hey,
everyone have a moat in front of their house? No, BA. That's not a thing.
When I meet Cody, we gonna talk custom suits. That's why I can't wait.
Here, Ray, where's your
custom
drawbridge?
suits and high ass ceilings. I already know.
Don't you have like several servants to pick your fruit for you from your garden? BA,
I need a couple
don't.
of those.
I go to the grocery store. Oh, well. Like the common folk.
But your service
that's a new thing for
juice
me.
them for you, right? No, BA, no.
I walk into grocery stores. I shop.
You don't have a court jester to taste all your drinks before to make sure they're not poison?
Oh, that's
no,
my youngest
I
brothers
don't.
when they come over. Sorry. Shout out to Jordan.
You live a charmed life that we know nothing about, sir.
It's not that charmed.
Look, not that
Not
nigga,
that charm.
nigga, you the power of 3 charm. Shut your bitch ass up. The hell are you talking?
If BA's life is not that charmed, and I just lived a cursed life.
Right.
Let's
Anyway.
do it.
Right?
Let's do it.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Free, aka Free Illuminati, aka Young Freezer Burner, aka the Black Peter Parker, aka Poon Knight. And I want y'all to check out Blurs in the Trap, the new podcast with myself and my boy Dr. Jones, dropping in the Anotherverse every Monday. Come check us out. Get all your daily Blur content, nerd culture from a Black perspective. We've got other pods doing it out there that we support, and we wanted to add a little bit of our own flavor to the mix. So check us out every Mondays in the Anotherverse. Peace.
Moving on. That is enough for the main roster. Time for our...
Hold on.
Do it.
Can we say doubles right?
What?
Because I told y'all that Cody was about to put himself back in this Rumble, and he gonna win it.
Oh, he's so
Finish your story?
thirsty. Can we talk about how thirsty he was to do it?
Right.
It's fucking
So
not even
thirsty.
December 1st yet. He's like, I'm declaring that's the first. I was like, I'm good shit, Sky. Put him in his place. Like, what are you doing? It's not even December yet,
Yeah.
brother. Chill.
Well, cause he had hey, put some respect on his name. Cody had to do this because every time he finishes a feud, he has to tease that he's going back to the store. I know
Good
the
point.
married man would be like, speed it up, wrap it up, B. Like, no, you
Get
got
to it, damn it.
Yeah. You gotta actually.
Y'all missing the whole thing. Cody entered himself in the Rumble in November because he was trying to take December off. I'm telling you, as someone who hates work, I was trying to get all my work done for the year
He's about to
too.
just be traveling
I
on
get
the
it.
Cody Express until January 27th. Huh?
Yeah.
When his family come
The
out in them
Nightmare
damn
Express,
big swishy
yeah.
pants
all wearing an American Nightmare
and a blazer.
jumpsuit. Right. No, Cody's wearing the suit. Everybody else is wearing American Nightmare jumpsuit.
Yeah.
He's been away from
Nightmare
home too long.
family.
He worried about Frank Thomas showing up to his door.
Don't forget, QT
Oh
Marshall.
my God, where's my wife? Where's my wife?
Yeah,
Nah,
Cody's trying to hang out with QT Marshall and Ricky Starks. He's not trying to work in
hey.
December. He know it was the
He is.
downtime too. So he's like, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm in the Rumble, so you ain't gotta think about it in December. I'm trying to go home. And then
Right. Going to
Anime
the
Villain
Nightmare
Nakamura
Factory.
shows up like, no, Cody.
I know you, Cody.
You have to face me after you dry clean your suit.
Transform me.
That was tragic. I was like, yo, it gave back shades of Great Muta. Like the way he just, the red mist on the suit, just how him and Ric Flair's battles back in the day. Because Cody don't carry himself like that, so we know that. But him spraying the mist in his face.
Spraying him in the face.
The mist. Red
Yeah, make
wine.
sure you ask your custom suit girl. Did like one tear roll down her eye and she didn't know why?
I'm gonna
And
tell
you
her
tell
about
her,
it on
like-
Tuesday. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
hey, I saw something tragic. If that would have happened to me, what would you suggest? I'll ask her. I'll bring it back to the pod next week.
She's like, don't worry. I'll
Take off
clean
that
you up.
suit. I'll clean it
Don't
up.
ask. Hey, just fair dry cleaning question. Throw it away or get rid of it. I don't know what E-Ray's talking about.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the best wrestling show every week. NXT.
NXT.
The Players Club.
NXT. NXT.
Players Club.
I'd like to welcome all you broke entrepreneur niggas to NXT.
When BA's sitting in the back.
My name is HBK, aka Dollar Bill.
And Dub sitting there looking at it. Ariana, I seen you dance.
I'm your biggest fan.
Right. What you want, Melvin? I just need to see you.
I need
All right, guys. Where do we begin? Let's
Condolences to Nathan Frazier's family.
Man.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That was a hate crime. And he's white. I felt weird. I was like, no, it feels racial no matter who he does it to.
Yeah.
He black after that.
The Smosh Fest continues. That's my champion. The Big Hurt will have a big problem with this nigga.
Yeah, he would.
He like Nugenics. How about eugenics, nigga? Ah! Smosh! 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 Pound that nigga to the pavement. Like, you want some of this too, Flutie? No, the Mad Dragon is going crazy.
Skate his ass away.
Yeah,
Ilya
terrifying.
Dragunov hit Nathan Frazier so hard that when Nathan Frazier wakes up, they're just gonna hand him an N-word pass. Like, here, you earned this, buddy.
Wait till you get consciousness and can remember before you say it, Nathan. We'll tell you that at least. Because no way you can have
you earned this,
you
buddy.
have memory for the next
He
week.
whipped Nathan Frazier's ass just for hearing off in the distance him talking about him. Like,
Man,
he walked
up
up
like a black dude, dog.
He walked up on him and said, keep that same
that's like
energy.
for real. That's why I'm like, yo. I mean, if anybody's gonna take that belt off of Melo, some dude acting
he's
like that.
walking away
better.
like, and all of a sudden Frazier's like, yeah, but I wouldn't like to be him either because of what?
What did you say?
Oh, we're right there.
Oh, so my son shouldn't be proud of me? What's
Right.
up, Nathan? What's up? Talk about this hard-hitting truth.
Right.
Elbow to the jaw. Elbow to the jaw. Pin him.
Right.
1, 2, nope. Elbow to the jaw.
The truth absolutely set him free. And by free, I mean his soul. He is no longer on this earthly plane. He is in a new realm of
Sent
existence.
to the upper room.
With Jesus.
Nathan Frazier asked for some time off, and they said, "Are you sure? We're
Yeah,
off the right you off TV. You sure?"
yeah, we'll give it to you. The hard way.
They must have been really mad then.
big
He got caught off.
Also, and it's crazy because all this was conjured up by Baron Corbin just being rich. He just pulled a BA. Was like, oh, you mad because my life's better than yours? The only thing that makes you worthy is that you got a championship. I got everything else. I just want that. And too bad for you. That's the only thing I need. I was like,
Then
damn,
the
that's some
promo
bullshit.
after the Nathan Frazier match. He's like, "Go back to being lonely."
Damn.
He just told Ilya, "You ain't got no bitches."
Basically. Damn.
That's why his son ain't proud of him.
He ain't got no bitches.
That'll do it. He don't care
Son,
about that
look,
rainbow
I won
title.
the NXT title.
Right.
You
It's
got
great,
the
Dad.
bitches.
You got some bitches.
Is that gonna bring the bitches?
Right. I'm still waiting, Dad.
But I am the Bazinga. He's like,
You
no, I
have
want to see
bitches
some
in the
Bazingas.
UK, Dad. You ain't got bitches in Florida.
Right.
Bitches, Dad. Bitches. I don't know how you say that in whatever language Ilya speaks, but
Bitch Zinga.
Bitch singer.
Yeah. Wild.
That's
Wild,
wild.
right? Okay. Let's get
let me
down
ask you
to
this
it.
question real quick. How do you guys
Yes,
feel
sir.
about like this particular version of Baron Corbin right now? Where he's just like, I got a good life. I just kind of want
best.
that title and I'm gonna beat Ilya's ass so I get that title. Oh, and he ain't got no bitches.
Love it. I'm a
They
fan.
gonna if they gonna make him matter, this is keep doing what you're doing. Cause I haven't cared outside of this.
I'm
It's
a
him
fan.
not caring. Yeah, it's
Like
cool.
sad Baron Corbin is like I like rich Baron Corbin and rich asshole Baron Corbin is like, oh, my family's dope. I love my wife. I cook A5 Wagyu just because I'm bored. It's like, okay, I just want a title because I can whip some ass for it. And your ass is the one. Bet. Love it. Thank you. Burn the ships. Eat the chips. Eat the chips, Baron Corbin. That's what it is. Great.
No dip.
Okay. Few things here to touch on. We're gonna kind of move it on rapid fire here. But NXT and ailing King, Jerry King Lawler gave us.
Oh yeah.
His
I was
pick.
scared when I saw him pop up. I've seen too many BA shows where Jerry Lawler be talking crazy when scantily clad women are involved. I was like, yo, Jerry, these women are old enough to be your great granddaughter. Don't come out here tripping. And he did it. Thank God.
Puppies!
I thought he was about to be tripping.
Dub.
Yeah.
Jordan.
So what?
Uh-oh.
Kehlani Jordan.
Oh, okay. All right.
Rocking the above the rim jersey.
No. You're so wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking Jada Parker.
Right.
I should have let him embarrass himself. Kehlani Jordan.
It's too much for the man's brain.
Yeah, see, I set you up perfectly, Dub Mello, and you blew it. You blew it. Where's Frank Thomas?
Are you saying I blew it the way like Booker T blew that comparison between himself and Kehlani Jordan?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because comparing her losing the NXT breakout tournament in like what her first 8 months of her career to him losing at WrestleMania 19
in the last
this feels really racist thing that Triple H did there that he's apologized profusely for, mostly with the North American Championship being the nigga championship for the most part. Bad comparison, bro.
That would explain why I haven't. Shout out to me. I was the first one with a North American champion walking around with the real steel. Niggas was Myron. They was Myron. I know what it is. Niggas love gold. Maroon too.
Triple H was on Instagram and saw a picture with E-Ray with the North American Championship and said, you know what?
Looks good on you, Jones. Yeah. Like this nigga pulled a full osmosis joke. Looks good on you, Jones. You wear it well. It's like, yeah, nigga. Let's go. Outside of that, Kehlani Jordan faced who? Not
Kiana James.
But Kiana James.
Black woman excellence on Tuesday night.
Yeah. Sure. I'm not asking for no DNA test, but sure.
I mean, Kiana James is a halfie, right?
I don't use that language. You're fine.
I think this is the third time
we're definitely about to get owned by Brett Favre. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been another episode of Brett Favre's Let Me Book the Territory.
Can we just put Brett Favre's first real name as allegedly to protect us, please?
Allegedly Favre.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
There we go. Everything's allegedly.
Allegedly Favre.
I don't want to see that cease and desist.
Brett and desist. Farve and desist.
Allegedly Brett Favre and desist.
Kehlani Jordan, guys. She had a match with Kiana James. I am always a fan of Kehlani Jordan. Great match. Love the springboard moonsault. Kiana James gets attacked, by Roxanne Perez.
Yeah.
Fun time.
It's interesting.
Roxanne been throwing hands around that locker room for weeks now. I think she's really out to prove that she's not happy-go-lucky champion. Not smiling.
She still looks happy doing it. Like,
thank you, E-Ray. That's what I'm saying. It's like the smile chick. Like people getting possessed by the smile demon.
Yeah,
or whatever.
That's exactly. She needs. If there is ever a smile too,
that's a good gimmick.
If they can copyright it,
that's a good heel version.
Yeah,
this ain't AEW. They ain't gonna pay for that. Everybody.
And it was like a Latin lady too. That would be good. Hey, I'm not mad at that. But then even more odd, we have a fucking stowaway under the ring, just like, hey guys, I'm here just listening to people slap the mat. It feels so good.
It's Brooklyn Brawler's gig until he became an agent.
What? Dub, please tell me what's happening before my very eyes.
Joe Gacy believes that the NXT roster and the fans believe that they are above him. So he took it literally and decided to get up under the ring and just live there. And then, in a fit of like psychosis, I guess, he got up and decided to just steal the ring bell and run away with it. And then when the match was over, just started ringing it like crazy in the crowd. One, this is going to get him crazy over because it's so fucking ridiculous. And two,
this is Al Snow level insanity. I live under the ring now.
I think we are in eject button territory for Joe Gacy now. This is gimmick number 3. That means ask Von Wagner what gimmick number 3 looks like. It's nothing pretty, as we saw last week with Bob.
But
so yeah.
Oh, you don't like cosmic brownies?
Cosmic brownie. Von play. Sorry. We didn't get a skit this week. I'm hurt. Oh, Mr. Stone, you know I love sausage. This nigga said that shit.
Frank Hurt comes out of nowhere.
For real, that's all that skit was missing was Frank Thomas walking in and carrying the little kids out there to get the mob. Like, yep, Mr. Stone.
We know you like. You know you niggas like sausages.
Right. And Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie skate into their house. And Mr. Stone looking at Mr. Stone like, I don't know who brought over Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie. And Bob Wagner was like,
what are you talking about, Robert? You just signed up for your free trial.
We all ate some of my brownies. They gave me some medicine too. Yeah, that's wild.
Nugenics lace brownies is crazy.
Those kids love them brownies too. That's terrible.
These brownies are good. They make me horny.
What's in these brownies?
No, Bob, no. You're about to get tables.
For real.
Love it.
Just like Lex Luger from the 90s.
No common sense at all. Moving away from that, so far away from Joe Gacy and his psychosis,
please.
Let's go into more delusions. Wes Lee feeling like he deserves another North American championship. BA, I can see the disgust and disdain in your face. Tell me why you would prefer Dominic to carry this title continuously instead of Wes Lee.
Because Wes Lee just beat 3 legendary North American champions like it was like McDonald's Friday night. Like, let me get 2 chicken nugget Happy Meals, beat 3 legendary champions to go fight Dominic Mysterio for an NA title. I appreciated the showcase. Right.
It'll be $6.95 at the window. Pull around.
You get an extra barbecue sauce. That's going to be extra 35 cents. Fuck you. No. Sorry, triggered. But yes.
Chicken nuggies.
Oh man!
VA went from talking about a custom suit girl to cussing out McDonald's workers over 35 cents. This is the greatest heel run I've ever seen.
Shout out to my daughters. They've heard me go off about 35-cent extra barbecue package.
35 cents for what?
They know.
Hope it ain't about a record deal. God damn, bitch.
Daddy don't play extra barbecue sauce. We keep the sweet baby rays on deck. That said, but
fucking
if they
hood
did,
princesses, chicky nuggies,
no girls, no more extra barbecue sauce. Sweet baby rays at home. This is the greatest heel run of all time.
Hey, I told you, man. It gets more and more ridiculous by the week here. I don't know how it's going to end.
Triple H, give BA all the belts. I don't care anymore.
I don't know if he
BA
wants to give me these belts.
Steal ring bells. Look at BA is living. BA, why are you living under the mat?
I'm just going to start sleeping under indie mat rings, just like, hey, who's this random ass bald-headed black dude? Let me whoop my ass.
I live here now.
Right. I bought it yesterday.
Right, it's mine.
Ceilings aren't as tall as my house, but it's fine.
It's mine. It doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Wes Lee, why does he deserve this coronation of here's all these legends to get over to fight Dominic? That's why I didn't like the usage. I appreciate it was a fire match, but I
Absolutely.
didn't like the setup and meaning behind it. It made those guys seem lesser than, and I didn't appreciate that part of it.
Dub, how did you feel about Wesley, as you coined it, beating the ghosts of North American past?
For real,
Because-
That's what it was.
For sure, they definitely
bullshit.
pulled. They definitely pulled Cameron Grimes from like 2020.
hell
I will
yeah.
say, BA would have been a much bigger fan of this match had you taken out Cameron Grimes and put in Ricochet, and then Wesley gets a pin on Ricochet. I
you had to have
liked
a
it.
head.
I like the idea that, because to me they built it out. Dom asked Wesley, like, what do you deserve a North American title shot for? You lost to Ilya, and then you quit. You walked out.
Agreed.
And Wesley's like, I want my title shot. Let's do it. And Dom's like, you got to do it on my terms. You got to beat these three guys. Good luck, because they coming for a check too. And am I gonna give them a title shot? No, because I'm Dom. Fuck that. So I appreciated it, and then I appreciated how Ivar kind of interfered to cost
Yep.
Bronson the match. We're gonna get back to our Kaiju Wars.
Yep.
So always big
I
fan
give
of
you
big
that.
meaty men bumping meat. So I liked it, and they made the right decision of having Cameron Grimes take the pin because, yeah,
It's Cameron Grimes. Got it.
he's
Yeah.
just making a lot of money to eat catering right now.
Yeah,
Right now. So
I think that it was a good call. There was a spot him and Wesley kind of messed up, and I didn't mind it because they literally fell down, played it off, then went right back into it, and it was like that standing Spanish fly. Felt great watching Johnny Gargano catch the cave in. Fantastic. And then the cardiac kick was just still ill-timed. I feel like they just got to figure out a way to like really, or maybe just change his finisher. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I think
but
they need to change his finish. I mean,
Yeah.
It's a weird kid. Too much setup.
that twisting senton he
Entirely
does is
too
a
much
much better
setup.
finish.
I'll
Yeah.
give you that. They probably will change it because it's that it's not real. I know we're selling disbelief, but I'm just like, yo, this is like a video game. Like, hey, hold still while I practice this combo
Right.
type shit. Like,
You know how hard
Right,
that
signature
move is
move.
in the video game?
right. Yeah, they gotta fix that with him.
well, it's all set for Deadline. Also, Braun Breaker broke someone. He's going straight to Deadline. Like, all right,
Killing everybody. Poor Nightwolf.
right.
Poor
DJ Nightwolf.
Poor
has a
DJ
rough- He's had a
Nightwolf.
rough NXT run, man. This man got choked by a tree or some shit. By
But they putting them over. It's like, look, you want to get murdered, like to build you up, we gotta tear you down.
Facts.
Like, we'll show you.
Facts.
I was like, I don't know who's taking the worst ass whooping, him or that tree. But
Or- My buddy's on him now. After
Baron
that
Corbin
last
went from
match.
whipping trees to just chilling, drinking sweet scotch in his basement. What a fucking charmed life. Him and BA, I tell you.
Was
Anyway,
that Baron that did that, or was that White Blade?
oh, that was White Blade. my
White
bad.
Blade. That definitely White
Man, I'm just be
Blade.
mixing up the whites. It's okay. It's okay. It's Thanksgiving time, so
Yeah.
whatever. Anyway,
Speaking of
Other than
whites,
yeah.
the guy with the greatest lineup in NXT history, Lexus King, has been revealed
The king
by
of
an
the
NXT anonymous video to have been standing backstage when Trick Williams got jumped and checked his phone, and then went to the same place Trick was.
Red herring.
So Lexus King and Mello definitely jumped Trick, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Are we about to get like the Hollywood Blondes 2.0 with like
No.
Mello and Lexus K?
Not at all. We're about to get White Man Can't Jump.
I'm here for that. Are we getting
That's
old
Billy
school
Hoyle.
or the remake? The remake?
No.
Billy Hoyle?
No.
Old school
That's,
Woody?
that's Billy Hoyle, and that's excuse me, Sidney Dean.
Sidney.
We need it. Carmelo is definitely Sidney Dean, and there was like an uneasy, racially strained alliance.
I feel all that leather jacket Lexus Kang be wearing just be like, you just give off like Wigger vibes, but they're not Wigger vibes.
You can say it. I'm telling you, it's Florida. Florida whites are basically niggas. It's okay. It needed to be said.
That's fact.
Blank that out if you need to.
Florida man is
I feel confident in
King
saying
is the third island boy.
Could be. I hope not for him. Them dudes are weird. I see some weird shit of them dudes on YouTube.
I'm not even gonna. You left it right there. Not even gonna kick that field goal. I'm
Island
walk away.
boys.
I'll let us end this with a tie. Guys, I think that is it. We were able to get it done. Please, before we get out of here, let the people know where they can find you. Dub Mello. Please let the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are looking for me every Tuesday, new episodes of the Embrace the Turn Up podcast. This past Tuesday, me and the homie Sean from Fourth Row, we talked about why our beloved Versus is nothing more than professional wrestling. And we broke it down for you. We gave you some hypotheticals. Coming up the rest of the winter, we got the If I Lived in Insert Comic Book Universe here. E-Ray's on one episode. We got a couple other ones coming. Ads fire. Other than that, these socials. Hit the follow button on Twitter, on Instagram, on Threads. It's ADUB1220. And I promise I will fuck up your algorithm with Filth and Wrestling. And don't forget, whenever you're on the Let Me Book Pod page, if it's getting wild, it's always BA.
Every single time.
Don't put that on me, goddammit.
Oh, it's too late. Every single time. When whoever's talking to you, when he's saying just ridiculousness, it's BA. Speaking of BA, where else can they find you besides the Let Me Book Pod, tweeting all the ridiculousness to unsuspecting people?
When y'all are too busy throwing me under the buses of your respective behaviors on the internet that I don't partake in, you can find me individually nowhere, as y'all already know, because I don't be outside like that. But in these Let Me Book streets, as y'all already know, at Let Me Book Pod, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff. BA show, we just released the infamous Matches and Moments episode this past week. Sean and I are about to get a little crazy this next week. We are doing a watch along to the legendary No Holds Barred Brother. So that'll be coming down the pipe next, and then some other episodes for our traditional watch along stuff. But yeah, as E-Ray was trying to shade, that's all I can do. And that's
What?
Your facial reactions is like, fuck you. Sorry. We would be the video component. That's why I was like, E-Ray took me out the game. I was like, what are you fucking nodding your head about? Fuck you. Sorry.
Aggressive.
Your head BA scatters.
Get out. Frank Thomas gonna be at your house. I'm gonna call the Nugenics number.
You gonna have to beat me to it. We gonna call. He can't be at two places at one time.
Right.
Time cop rules.
He gonna send Doug Flutie to one person's house.
I will whip Doug Flutie's ass in them skates. Throw them both. Cadillac grills.
Drop bows on. Drop bows on them. When you take your Nutrigenics.
Right. When I am not taking FDA unapproved substances and whipping Doug Flutie's ass, I am on the Instagrams at E-Ray the bad guy. So E_RAY the bad guy on the Instagrams. I am IG baddie. So all my other endeavors are link in bio. Link in bio. Oh, my close friends. $15 to see all the wrestling content uncensored or something. No, it's not. It's not real. But if you think it's real, just give me some money. I don't care. We'll make it a thing. We'll do whatever you want to do. We're whores for the cash.
Yep.
Other than that, you can find me sometimes on the X and the Threads as myself, E_RAY the hipster. And never as Let Me Book the Territory or Let Me Book Pod. It's just not me. It's always BA. Also, you can find me at Inaudible Ruckus Pod every Saturday, releasing the goods. But guys, we have merch us out. Please go buy you some stickers, go buy some t-shirts, more stuff soon to come.
Santa BA about to just start buying merch and handing out around the city of Cleveland.
Oh yeah, especially
Santa BA.
You know, those stallions. We got it here. Guys, if you want to see what the merch looks like, if you want to own the merch, you want to walk around, and then you can really too sweet me when you see me, because I'm going to be like, hey, look, hold up. You ain't got the merch? Oh, you can't too sweet me.
No.
Oh, you got... When you see me now, when you see me. It is letmebookpod.com/shop for all our fantastic merch ideas. T-shirts, hoodies coming soon. And yeah, Grab City coming soon. Other than that, guys, this has been another lovely, phenomenal episode of Brett Favre's Let Me Book the Territory. We will be back, or maybe we won't. It depends on if Nugenics lets us.
Allegedly, Brett Favre's Let Me Book the Territory. Please, Brett Favre, don't send us a cease and desist.
Our pleasure, but not Frank Thomas's. Guys, we're out of here.